Imagine how much of your skin is stretching out to accommodate life, right? And then this woman decides, okay, let me give birth to my baby. And people want her to snap back in 2 weeks. You dey craze. Now, I want to talk about doctors who also perpetuate this. It's good and whatnot that you're a doctor and whatnot, but you should stay up to the times. I know lots of people postulate that, belly fat is the worst kind of fat, yada, yada, yada. But then you need to look at the overall health and well-being, which is why I like certain doctors. They look at your overall health and well-being. Even if you're supposedly overweight or obese on the body mass index, what do you call it, range, they will still tell you, let's look at your overall health, because that's what it's supposed to be. I wrote a full-on article about this on my blog. It's called BMI and Beauty Standards, right? You should check it out on my blog. But then, like I said, some doctors perpetuate that, if you have a bigger belly, then you are unhealthier. It may be true for some people, but then in many cases, it may just not be true. It's just perpetuating a need for physical aesthetics that are pleasing to the eyes. Now, I have mentioned in some way why women have big bellies. Let's talk about why men have big bellies. Usually, it is food. Usually, it is beer. Usually, it's a lack of exercise. Usually nothing hormonal, except maybe they're sick, like people who have kidney diseases, liver diseases and whatnot. It shows in the belly, one of the first places it shows. So I now begin to wonder, and I remember that the reason I decided to do this episode was because I watched this reality TV. It was a while back. This guy who didn't match any of the physical definitions of beauty was dating this girl who matched at least 8% or 80% of the physical requirements of beauty. And he kept shaming her and saying she wasn't good enough for him. What? And people went hard at him. And I will say it every day. I don't call anybody ugly. I don't think anybody is ugly. But by God, you can have an ugly attitude. And he had an ugly, stinking attitude. And it just reminded me that there are so many ways that women are expected to look good and to remain to look good and to have, flat belly and whatnot, that is also not replicated with men. And yes, if men want to have flat bellies, it's great. I mean, look at Idris Elba. Look at like Keith, flat bellies and whatnot, the packs and everything is great. But it is something that comes with a lot of work, that comes with a lot of, commitment and a lot of focus. And it's the same thing I would say to women. Like, if you want to have flat bellies, you should do it for you. Never say you want to do it because, flat belly will make me more attractive and whatnot. You know what? You can do everything you want to do. You can be as beautiful as Benny's Budgets. You can be as who else will I mention? Cardi B, curvy like her, be like Rihanna. If somebody's gonna stay with you, they're gonna stay with you. And if they want to leave you, they will leave you. Your belly will not keep them. No. So if you want to have the flat belly, do it for you. So women really just want to have that, flat belly and whatnot. And even someone like me, like I said, I'm very sensitive about my belly. I want a really flat belly. Trust me, I love my weight. I don't want to lose the weight. But if I can, reduce the Christian mother arms or make my belly flatter, I would jump at the opportunity to do that, which is what a lot of women are doing. A lot of them are going into surgeries to do liposuction so that they will be slim. And some people are having liposuction immediately after giving birth. Imagine how much stress they are putting themselves on just to match a beauty standard that, in the real sense of the word, just doesn't matter. Be who you are. And if being who you are is doing all of the surgeries, that's fine. But just think about your health, think about your well-being. There are ways that if you don't have, medical problems, that you can, reduce your belly. You can exercise, you can go to the gym. There are ways that they'll help you firm up your belly, give you your 6 packs or 1 pack or whatever pack you want. and it's all good and fine. But if you do not think yourself beautiful, if you do not think yourself worthy, if you do not respect yourself enough to say, oh, I care about myself and my health, you will constantly want to go and do things to improve yourself for a group of people that, like I said, do not matter. It's, yes, I understand that we all want to be with people. We want people to love us for who we are. And we want to remain hot and sexy. But at what cost? For me now, it makes no sense to do any exercise that affects my belly area because I will be risking my life. And that's the same thing for a whole lot of women. So whatever you're doing, if you want to go the exercise route, if you want to go the surgery route, just put your health and your well-being first. That's the most important thing that I can tell you. Now, having said all of this, I have to insist, and I have to say it over and over again, that, I've heard people say that women talk about, oh, they don't care about their belly, they don't care about this because they're trying to, psych themselves up, they are trying to console themselves. Look, if anybody who likes me doesn't like the fact that I have a big belly, Ogbeni, to the left. Sorry, this is my right. To the left. So it's like, I don't need that kind of negative energy. I know what I'm going through having to deal with fibroids. I know what I'm going through having to deal with other reproductive health issues. I know how much exercise I put in. I know how much food I consume. I know what I'm trying to do to stay healthy. So if all of my stress is too much for you because I don't meet into your physical aesthetics and I don't match what you expect, please walk away. Choose the person who matches you. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. You can have your preferences. Go for your preference. Don't be in my space telling me, oh, you need to lose weight. You need to drop the belly fat. Your belly is big. No, don't do that. And I think that's the way women should love themselves. They should care about themselves. They should believe in themselves and know that, look, you would age. No matter how many surgeries you do, no matter how much of the fountain of youth you drink, you would age. That is a standard. So would you try to kill yourself trying to look pretty and beautiful and whatnot? No. If you stay healthy and you work on yourself, life is good. And I guess that's what I have to say. So I was going to shame somebody for telling me that, I gained so much weight and whatnot. But you see, I've repented. I try not to fight people these days. I try to be nice to people and whatnot. But, before you ask that question, think about what a person may be going through. And if you're a decent human being, you don't even need to think about what they may be going through. There are certain questions that are out of boundaries that you should just respect people and let it be. And I think that, before you even tell somebody, go and lose weight, go and reduce your belly, you never know. You just never know. And you don't need to know if anything is wrong. Just leave people be. I've ranted. This is a long episode, I know. But what do you think? Do you think that women and men should work on their bellies? Do you think they should, be flat belly? Or, if people have big bellies like Lizzo, shout out to Lizzo. Lizzo is always putting up her big belly in anybody's camera or phone or video or whatever. And she just doesn't care. So should women, just be themselves, accept whatever they are? Or should they work hard and get that flat belly, that bikini belly or whatnot? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section or across social media. I am everywhere. So you can find me and we can have this conversation. Please listen to the end of this vlog, video log, channel, all of it. Please listen to the end and tell me what you think. I'm grateful that you joined. Super, super grateful. I hope you don't fight me. And please, if you want to call me Micheline after seeing my big belly, please be nice. Find a word that is nice, like puff puff. I love it when people call me puff puff or croissant. Ooh, yes, baby. Call me that and I'll be really, really fine with it. That's about it on the show. Thank you very much. It's hugs and kisses from Amat. Bye.